Hello, friends. We'll wait for a few people to get on here. I rolled my clay through. I have my stuff. We need a shot glass. Hi, Nikki. I'm so glad I can see your name. Facebook has been having a huge issue, so yay! You're here. I know I was on time. Everybody probably expects me to be late these days. I have some things figured out. Not exactly where I want them, but good enough for now. We'll just wait and see if anybody else shows up. Crown night. Nikki, I just absolutely fell in love with the stuff you shared over the weekend. Yeah, there must be a lag too, but I'll take it. I mean, it was just stunning. Just absolutely stunning. I love how we all can do the same types of things and then we put our personal touch on them and then they come out for a unique just a unique look. A unique for us, like it's just I love creativity. I just love it. I love what happens there. And you're welcome because you deserve it. You're amazing. Well, maybe it'll be just us, Nick. Let me give it just one more minute here. It's been a few minutes, but like I said, everybody expects me to probably be late. There are so many variations. I mean, isn't that the truth? I'm working on one right now and I have to send it to someone. Um And then I am gonna show this tonight, but I did this one, and I made the bottom flat, for a reason. Because I think I would like to glue it on something and use it in a stand. You know what I mean? So, anyway, let's just get started because I'm not sure where everybody is. So, I shared this on my page today, and I didn't have the best picture, I know for sure. But wait, okay, it's a new webcam, sorry. Um, so I this is the inside, okay? And I put glitter down here. We're gonna talk about that. Um, but this is the bottom. And then um it was so easy to do. And you don't have to do like we're gonna do a couple variations tonight and I'll show you what I've done. Thanks, Nick. Um, so that's what we're gonna do tonight. So I'm just afraid people are gonna show up and I have to redo some things. Oh, and then what I was gonna show for Friday is I wanna do, like no, I'm gonna show you exactly how to make this. That's what we're gonna do tonight. And you don't have to curl these down if you don't want. It's all clay, and I just painted it. And then I made this topper that I'm gonna do Friday, but I'm waiting for something else. This I used foil to get, like, a foil ball and then put the clay around it and then painted the clay gold. I used what we use for our, hearts in here and then did the top. And I'm gonna show the ice resin that I have. So, that's kind of what we're gonna start with tonight, and, um thanks, Nick. Um, I don't I wanted to try and find some different shapes, but I think shot glasses only come one way. And we don't have a liquor bar here. Um, sorry. I don't wanna lose my voice. We don't have a bar here. We just, have beer and White Claw and stuff when we want it. So, um, but I have this shot glass that I found from I think my husband went on a golf outing. Um, I'm upside down, aren't I? Oh, hold on, Nick. There we go. I'm like, why is this looking so weird? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Now I just have to get it pointed back towards me. Oh my lord. I knew something looked weird. I don't want to push anything off the back of my desk, but I mean, there we go. But now it's dark again. See, the lighting is an issue too. Okay. So, well, how about that just fell out? Let me try this again. Hi, Elaine. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my camera straight because I'm new to having a webcam, but I think we're good now. Oh, but Jesus. Technology. So, Elaine, we're just talking about doing a shot glass to create a crown. So, I'm going to get started with this. Now, I have this color copper. This is my last block I have of this. But I really, really liked it. And I painted the outside gold, but I left the inside this copper color. This is Primo copper. I got it right here. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's Primo. Primo copper. So the thing when you have I need another piece of wax paper. So when you've got, this is way too big, but I'm going to show you why I'm probably in the habit of doing this in a second. When you have something that's shaped like this, right where it's smaller at the bottom and taller on the top, you need to use your flexible blade. I mean, pull that out, right? And you need to curve the bottom. Now, I don't really know how much, I guess, and I've been pretty lucky at it. That was pretty aggressive. And then you want to take the top and you want to do the same thing. Okay. Now we're just going to cut it off. This will go around. It's big enough because it's a shot glass. It's so small. Might need to go around here one more time. And you want it to be as clean as possible, not like what I'm doing. Hey, Linda, we're making a crown. Okay, so I laid my clay out and then we took our flexible blade and we curved it. Now, you can do a few things. You can texture this before you cut it out. I've done that with a few that I'll show you in a second. I'm not gonna do that because I want to kind of mirror what I had. So you cut right where they meet, take it off, put it back on. One thing I forgot, which sucks, is you need cornstarch. You will see there's a huge seam in this one because I had to cut it off of the shot glass. So I have been putting this on the back of my clay and I'm going to just try to put it on the shot glass because, I don't know where, I don't know how to say this. One is too much. One is not enough. I've done some other ones that it just falls right off. Like I can't get it to stick. So let's try this again. I might need to recut it because, it's actually pretty good. So I'm going to meet up the centers here. It's okay if it goes over the bottom. It's not ideal though. Prefer it didn't, but it can. It can. The problem when you use cornstarch is it bulges a little bit. So I'm really going to press this down. Okay. Now look, this isn't 100% even all the way around. And I don't care. I really don't care. Because what we're going to do next, if I can find the blade I want. Here it is. All right, we're going to go and we're just going to do the V's, right? Up and down. Try to keep them the same height, but I am doing this very rustically. Like, there's a way to do this where, oh, this one's bigger, where they can all be totally uniform. That's just not my style. I should have met this one up a little better, but it's fine. All right, so then you want to go in and take out all your little clay pieces from inside, and you already see your crown forming. Well, thanks, Elaine. Here's what sucks. When I want to do the topper on these, that's why I have to wait till Friday. I had to order something. But I had these mini nesting bowls and they were all different sizes and they were perfect. And I can't find them. And they're here. They are here, but I cannot find them. And you know what? I'll find them as soon as this is over. I'm sure. But I can't find them. And that's what I wanted to use for the crown top, but we'll get back to that one. All right. So now we have our crown. Remember, we had to put cornstarch down. I want to go over this seam a little bit. just want to, and all you got to do is rub your finger on it, guys. And we're going to paint over it. Like, it should be fine. So, where this one met up is a little funky, but for the sake of the video, we're not going to redo this. Okay. So, let me put the blade away. So, remember when I was talking to you guys about these little cutters that you can get, like, or what do you call them? Like, you can get this off of Amazon. It's on my list. Okay. They come in a whole bunch of sizes, and it's like, I don't know how much it is now. I think it was $5 when I got it. Maybe $7. I don't know. So I'm going to use this little one, and I'm going to go halfway down under each crown, and I'm going to poke a hole. Now, that one came out. I have to empty this out, so. And I expected this to happen, so just get your little pin tool and go around and get it out. No biggie. And I try to empty this, but it tends to poke through the clay rather than jam it out. All right. Laura's in the house. We're making a crown on a shot glass. How about them apples? So I want, oh yeah, you have to do the cornstarch because I didn't do it on my first one. And guys, if you use air dry clay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to clean this out on the side. If you use air dry clay, this is actually, I found this on YouTube. And I should link her page because I hate when people take my ideas and don't give me credit. But she used air dry clay to kind of do the same thing. And okay, got it out. Now, do you have one of these pens where your tip fell off? Hi, Mom. And then the other end is this pokey thing. This is bigger than your needle tool. So what we need to do, or what I'm going to do, I should have done these lower. Okay, so if you do this, do it lower. I'm going to put 4 circles right here. Then I'm going to go right in here, and that's how I know I'm going to have an even circle. And yes, you have to do this all the way around. I'll try and be quick. These ones are close. My other one, I gave more space in between them. But this is the rustic one, guys. This is abstract. This is not the one I want. I'll show you some other ones where you can get more precise. But I don't want that right here. See, the cornstarch can be your friend or not. And then this is where I met it up. Just push it back together and roll with it. I don't know what else to say. I have to be honest, the one I shared with you is the first time I ever tried it. So this is only my second one. Okay, now you have a choice here. If you want to do what I did here, you need to roll these back right now. And by the way, this is rolled on a number 3. Do not do a number 2. I tried it. It sucks. Number 3. If you want to round them, you just take the corner and start rounding it. Okay? If you don't want it rounded, and let's say you want to put little balls of clay on the top, do that now. Just don't forget your cornstarch. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so then we have the bottom to do. And I like to do the bottom, the base of this separately. So I'm sorry if my camera's shaking, guys. Okay. I just get it through my roller. All right. I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to have another giveaway on Friday. I'll tell you guys what it is in a second. All right. I'm not going to do that all the time. I just have something I want to share with you guys. Okay. So, again, this has to be curved. Guys, it has to be curved because your diameter is smaller at the bottom than it is at the top. Is there an exact dimension? I don't have any idea. Now, I'm just going to kind of be like, how big do I want the bottom to be? Okay. Setting this aside. You can do this in black. I'm like, you can do anything with this. So now I do not need cornstarch. I am going to cut the end of it off. Okay. It's probably a little wider. It's okay. So now that I did that round shape, it's going to go right around the bottom. Now, when I get to where it meets, we've done this before, guys. Do a quick diagonal cut. Pick this one up. Take the bottom piece off. And then it'll fit right back together, in theory. Okay. So now we have this little rim down here. So you could put and I'm going to show you in a second. You can put your texture sheets or your stamps on it. But this is just very simple if anybody doesn't have those. So I'm going to go around the bottom and I'm just going to poke holes all the way around. This just gives another layer of dimension. Maybe go slower than I am. Oh boy. I'm glad I can see your names tonight. That was really frustrating. And you know what? It wasn't me. Everybody else was getting Facebook user too. Okay. So that's all you need to do. Now, what I did, and I actually like it, but maybe we don't do as much. Maybe we just take the sides off slightly. Just ever so slightly. So you don't get a curl like the one I showed you. Little bugger. It's a unique crown, what can I say? Oh, I'm curling them again. Yeah, just off. So that would be your crown. You bake it at your 275 for 30 minutes or however long you wanna bake it, and then when it comes out, what I did so here's one I just took off. I did this on a 2, and I wasn't you gotta stick with a 3. You gotta stick with a 3 for your, um, pasta machine. If your lowest is 0, I was on a 3. But guys, I mean, I I painted this with it's here. It's literally right next to me buried. The Deco Art Glorious Gold. And I left the inside the natural copper. But this is how it comes out. And then I added the rhinestone bling. Oh, no, before I did that okay, so I took the white or the yellow gold glitter, and I measured, and it was exactly 2 inches on the bottom of the shot glass. So I cut out this piece. Then I put it on with Weld Bond, and I put it back in the oven. Then I took my rhinestones that went around the bottom, and then I took these rhinestones and put them around the hat, the top. Now, there's a lot more room for bling on here. I'll show you something in a second. Um, and then I have this ice resin, which is new. Well, I don't know if it's new to me. By Ranger Ice Resin Opals. It's a very heavy, heavy glitter. This is gonna be my giveaway on Friday, actually. One of the pieces I'm giving away on Friday. Um, so I put that in the bottom because you could see where I connected everything. So you gotta kinda hide you don't have to be upset if things don't look right, just try and kinda hide them. And that's what I did. And it's so sparkly. Now imagine this. I showed you this heart earlier, right? I mean, imagine doing a crown on top of your heart. Thanks, Linda. Is that better? Wouldn't that look so cool? I don't know how I would get it on there yet, but I'm working on it. Um, so then, all right. I also did this itty bitty one. And you know what I did? I took my little 1-inch round cutter and I just laid it down on there. And it's so cute. Um, and then I did another one with oh, 2.5-inch cookie cutter. And I laid down black clay and then I stamped it on the bottom. And then I know this is a little messy, guys. This is the first time I'm doing this. But I took fleur de lis and I have a mold. And I literally used Primo in here. I just used Primo. I didn't or this one, I think. Yeah, because I can see the mess I have to clean up. But yeah. So I just used this one and I was looking for different ones. I was trying different sizes. Um, but that one worked. I have to admit I was rushing a little bit on my lunch hour because I wanted to do another one to show you guys. So, but in theory, this is how easy these are to make. And I spray painted this instead of the metallic gold, I spray painted it with the metallic silver, which does take longer to dry than um the metallic gold. Okay? So, all right. We went over that. I also did another one here that didn't poor guy had a bad day. But look at, like, if you use colors and stamps and everything, what you can do. You can do so much with these. And all you need is your cookie cutters or a shot glass. This one I actually used a glass I have. And I put it around the bottom and say, "Oh, it's too tall for my toaster oven." Just put it on its side. That's what I did. I did get a flat spot on it, but I'm still practicing, but I wanted to show you guys where we were at. Okay, so here's the other thing. Okay, well, wait. Let's back up. So I want to make a ring box, right? To sit next to your sink or your bathroom or your bed, wherever you take your rings off, so that you can have like a crown to set them in. I think this is like a really cool idea. I did see a little box, but it wasn't like this, so I don't think I'm stealing this one. Now, I used the metal that we use in our hearts, right? The wire. Um, but this is not okay with me. I balled up foil and wrapped the clay around it, and then I got like the seams in it like I was wanting. But I don't know. I I don't know. And maybe it's all this that's not working for me. And then I think this needs to be more down like right on the top. But I think this is so cool if you want a storage place. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Elaine and Linda. You guys are amazing. So anyway, but on Friday, that's why I said there was going to be a part 2. I want to I may pick these all off and do something different to get the lid on here because I'm not there yet. But you guys know I share with you all along the way. All right. So this is from Amazon. I'm also going to be giving away one of these on Friday. Holy moly, I didn't open it yet, but I know exactly what it is because somebody else has it. Okay. So there's a little scraper in here. Scraper tool if you want it. But it's a cradle. It's a cradle to hold your items, whether it be this, a round one, or if any of you are doing, it might be too little, like you can set your plastic ones in here too. So I'm going to put this in here and we're going to decorate. So, I mean, that guy got smushed. But for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and bling this up. So I can always pull it off. All right. I have several things here. And I don't usually work with silver, but I'm really actually loving this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get 6 of these out. Right? Because I think these would look really cool under here. Absolutely. And you can put bottles on it. It was made for people that are doing all those bottles right now. I found it on Terry Lightsey's page. Nicole's Recycled Treasures uses it, and I was like, "Thank you." This is $6.99, but I'm gonna give one away on Friday. Um, all right, let's just hold on. I don't know. Okay, so this is where I go back and forth, and I am gonna use hot glue on this, but a lot of that's because I'm here with you guys. Um, because it's round. So we're gonna go that route, but I just plugged it in. So we're gonna put these on here, and then they still are gonna need like baby rhinestones in between here, and that I would use the B7000 for with the regular rhinestones. So we'll just sit here and it's a Monday. How was everybody's Monday? Mine was actually good. John's bowling. And I put out earlier today about when I see people coming onto my page, even though it's public, it really infuriates me when they are obviously going to 5 people on my posts out of the whopping 20 people I had to say he wants to get to know them better. I am like, really, dude? I don't know why they think they can get away with stuff like that. I just don't. We weren't born yesterday. You're just making more work for me now, but that's fine. Boot, scoot, and boogie. That's what I say. So, come on, baby. Okay, we're here. All right. So I'm gonna go right in the center. I'm gonna put this one down. Now, guys, don't laugh at me because I know these are um they've seen better days, but I wanted to show you the concept, and I really need to work on I'm still learning this. But yeah, I mean, I did these all out of Primo, but I think the problem was I didn't have it on a flat substrate. This one I did on a cookie cutter. So all these were just hanging off, and then they got crooked. So that's how we learn. Now, where will we use these? I have no idea. I think on a top of a box would be amazing. Hello, come back. Everyone wants to run away. All right, last one. Look at this one. Oh, he had such a bad day. Guys, I'll probably make a new one and take these off, but for the sake of the project. Hi, Debbie. Why am I yelling at you, Debbie? Why am I yelling? I don't know. Welcome to my misfit crown that I'm making. Um guys, seriously, and you go around the shot glass, these are so easy to do. Um okay, here's my dealio and why we're not going to be that much longer. Is I'm not going to put rhinestones on here because I know I'm going to end up picking these off and doing another one that looks better. But I wanted to share the concept with you. Do you blame me? I mean, wait, where is he? This guy had a bad day. This guy had a really bad day. This guy had a good day. So he's well, they're mirroring each other. That might work. Um, but I think this is just like super duper cool. Trying to get my camera to adjust on it. Yeah. But what I would typically do, and maybe when I do the next one, oh my god, you guys, we need to make a bracelet. If I made it 4 inches bigger, it could be a bracelet. I'm gonna do that. I'm totally gonna do that. Well, this would be a bangle. But I know I have a size. I don't know where it is. I have a size that would fit wrists. Is this one? No, this one's too big. We did this one too. Look at it's still trying to glue. Um oh my god, Elaine. Yes. So, have you guys bought the candles from Amazon that are real wax, but they're battery operated? They're beautiful. You could use this as the base. And I've seen a lot of people do it, Elaine. That's a great idea. 2 to 3 bags to great success. Yeah. I was trying to come up with something to share with you guys, but I'm telling you, I mean, this one's so simple. And I love how mine turned out. This was the first time I ever tried to do it. And I'm like totally in love with it. Now, these don't have to go down that low, like I said. And then I'm working on a better topper so we can have a ring holder. Because that just came to my mind. Yeah. Linda, I know. I know. But I was kinda not sure what we were gonna do tonight, so I wanted to share, like, where I was at. Because, okay, guys, this is the one thing you know about me, and I'm not gonna change. I am going to share my ideas with you. Sometimes they're fully baked, sometimes they're not, no pun intended. But I want you to see how I go through this process like a normal human being would go through this process to learn stuff. And I'm really not ever gonna change that. This is us learning together. Yeah, I know. This would be so cool as a bracelet, wouldn't it? And I've done a ton of bracelets. I don't have one down here, and I just hit my desk and my camera moved. Um, I have so many bracelets that I did. Actually, Elaine asked for me to do more jewelry, so maybe we will do a bracelet out of something like this. Um, I don't know. I spray painted this though. I don't ever use spray paint on something that's gonna go on someone's wrist. But it, on the outside you could. It would look really cool. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I mean, guys, I want us to learn together. This one I didn't bend back. I did nothing with it. Um, I mean, this one came out like a crap show. It's not the clay, it was me. But I loved how I got the script in here and then, some stuff around the bottom. Gosh, this thing is blocking my light, which sucks. So we'll only get better from here, and I'm on a, like, I don't know. I'm just on a thingy now about these crowns. Little wonky man. Yeah, you gotta use the little one on this one. I mean, so I have the flat bottom, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. Okay, so there's a couple other things. Okay, so Friday, I'm giving away one of these, and I'm also giving away one of these ice resins, but we are going to follow my number rule a little bit more rigid than I did the last time. Is that the right word? We're gonna have some rules there, unfortunately. That's all I really have. I did want to let you guys know that Amazon sells these paper mache balls, and they come with one of those screws that you put in, but it can't come back out. I mean, they're plastic and they're cheap. But I tried to do a mosaic on it, and I have to tell you, I was a little like, I need a lot of triangles now, right? And then I use stickles, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna customize it for someone for Christmas, and I can't say on here. And then, like, I'm gonna put a ribbon around the top, and John screwed a hole in here, but it was too big. So I might just do my hot glue. Which I'm not going to hot glue anything anymore on ornaments that I ship unless I'm coming up with a different scenario for it, because when I have something that gets to somebody and like everything fell off, I'm like, "Oh, that just made my day." I get sick over it. You guys don't understand. I literally get sick to my stomach when something isn't right. So it's a lesson for all of us and Nikki, I can tell by your work, and Laura, like, and Linda, like, you don't speed up, but I tend to just sometimes get so fast, and then I have to remind myself, okay, either that's a practice one or you're fired. Cause, and then when you ship stuff, you got to be really careful about it. And I need to do better in those departments, but I know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, um, I will show you guys these. They come in a half. They're half and half. There's a top and a bottom. This is 4 inches. It's huge. And then they give you a hole punch. They literally give you a hole punch. And you punch the hole through one of the sides or the top and bottom. And then they give you all these little screws. Like I said, they go in and then they can't come back up. So that's right up my alley. But I'm gonna customize this. I'm gonna add some um things to it. I think it'll be really cool. So that's the other thing I worked on over the weekend. Linda. Thanks, Laura. So, we haven't been quite an hour. I'm sorry, I keep doing that. I need to work on getting us on here longer. But that's the show for tonight, my friends. So I'm going to let you go. Um, and then I will see you guys on Friday. Well, I might come on Wednesday night, but that might just be random and you'll see me. If not, I'll definitely still be here on Friday. And I want to finish these, like I want to put the bottom on, well, on one that's done right, right? But I really want to do the ring holder one. So instead of using this top, unless somebody likes that, I don't know. It does look like a mini crown inside of a crown. But I know what I want to do. It's just a matter of if I have the right mold to do it. So thank you, Mom. Thanks, everyone. Okay, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys Wednesday or Friday. Okay, bye.